Hello. Well, I thought I would drop in front of the camera for a change, rather than all the usual random posts I've been making. Now I'm into the quieter period of this year, I will see if I can plan some more of these. No promises. This year's been one of exploration, a busy time pushing limits and trying to throw everything against the wall to see what sticks. It's been a bit full on, and time to review now. First, the perfumery side. Reasonable first half of the year. However, considering events of Q4 2024, I decided quite early this year to pull out of Q4 markets for 2025. Funny thing is, Q1 and a bit of Q2 are my best times of year. Christmas present perfumes never been that prominent, so I'm not going to waste time, money, and effort for this year. But I am now booked for Westgate Hall for the first half of next year, so I will be back. Not sure about the other markets yet that I normally do. They haven't released their schedules yet. And of course, the website is always open should you fancy a nose at that. With the perfumery established at the end of last year, I have decided to switch 2025 to be one of seeing what I can do with my performing side. To that end, I had 8 festivals plus one variety show lined up, over 25 solo performances plus guest spots. And I apologize for the huge amount of spam posts and ads for the 2 London shows through October. But thank you all who came along to all the shows. Thank you, of course, to all the festivals, venues, and audiences I've had this year. It has been much fun. It has been a tough schedule and pushed me a little further than I was expecting, which is a good thing, to be honest. I do like that. With all that now over and no Christmas markets, I've began to plan for the next year. As I said, Westgate Hall markets are in place, along with some projects already in hand for next year for theatre, radio, and maybe film. Who knows? I'm open to anything, and going by how throwing everything against the wall this year has turned out, I'm quite excited for next year. We will see. There will, of course, be some changes for next year, namely a different approach to how I handle festivals. That's partly due to the projects I have coming up and partly getting used to non-solo performances. Read into that what you will. I'm not saying anything just yet. What else? Bespoke perfumery projects are underway, bookings for talks on perfumery and in some cases performing too. That's fun. A couple of international projects that could take me to interesting places. Again, can't talk about those because they're still in the development stage. In fact, I've been a bit vague on everything, haven't I? Okay, let's talk about something definite. Dover Fringe Festival 2026 is now live. Could we well be doing scratch nights too, so check my socials for those. Well, that's all the positives. Some things have done well, such as obviously, as I said, the perfume R&D, my writing and performing with a solid show that I'm very happy with. Just to name a couple of the things. And some things have not gone well, like all London shows being disappointing in audience size and turned out to be a worse investment than my Edinburgh Fringe run, which comes as a bit of a surprise. And market's taken a bit of a dive due to cost of living. But, despite all that, I'm still upbeat and happy with how this year has gone. You live and learn, and I've learned a heck of a lot this year. So onwards we go, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.